Welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer. It's part 17 of this save where I'm managing Torino FC over in Italy, and having got knocked out of the Champions League, no expectations, by the way. I think it was fair dues, because I didn't expect us to do very well in the Champions League, and to be quite honest, we exceeded expectations massively in that competition. But it is all down to Serie A now, the league, and actually today we'll find out whether we get some shiny silverware or not. So just the 3 games played off camera. I won't bore you with that. We won all of them. We are 8 points ahead of AC Milan now, who, I mean, we do struggle to beat them. We do struggle to match up with them. But actually in the league, we're 8 points ahead of them with 3 games to play. So there's 9 points to play for, and we're ahead of them by 8 points. So we have 3 games left to play. It's Inter Milan, Bologna and Genoa. But we could wrap it up with a win against Inter Milan. It is away from home, however. Can we do it today? I don't know. The only way to find out is let's get stuck in. So one little change to the team today. I'm playing a Flamingo, who is a centre-back. He has been whinging an awful lot that he's not getting enough game time, but he can play a right full-back. So he comes in today over, well, Mantilla. We all know about my struggles with Mantilla. Unfortunately, he's had to play because we have had no other right fullback. But Flamingo comes in. He's played there the last couple of games, and we've done okay. So it's Kremer in goal, back 4 of Zagoritis, Struijk, Schürrle and Flamingo. The midfield 3 are Segovia, Ricci and Franco. And we've got Ketchta, Vlasic, as the 2 attacking midfield players behind Raul Garcia. And we had one of those really stupid Mickey Mouse messages about Ketchta saying that he's been overlooked again for the international scene because he's absolutely rubbish. I mean, he's on about a 7.4 average rating, and he's scored about 8 goals, 4 assists, 2 players. He's playing out of his bloody skin. Mickey Mouse messages in Football Manager. Okay, yeah, Raul Garcia up top. Let's see if we can do Inter Milan and pick that shiny silverware up at the end of the game. Well, we're on an absolutely terrific run at the moment. The shiny green dots are building up very, very nicely. And just notice there that Inter Milan have actually started quite well. So I think we will go attacking. This team is very good at pressing and pushing the other team back. So, but I do feel like we are due a loss. And, I mean, is it going to be today? I don't know. But it's one of those games, isn't it, really? You need the win. And when Football Manager knows you need the win, we know what happens. Okay, I was just getting ready for a little bit of a speech there, saying typical Italian game where the defences are on top and cancelling each other out. It's 40 minutes before we get the highlight. Thuram there fires it massively over the top. It looks like, though, Kremer did get a touch on that one. So it is a corner. Let's see whether we can mount a counter-attack off this corner. Ball's headed out. And we have nobody up. So Segovia does his best. But another corner now. Barella fires this ball in. So at the end of the first half, we're getting a massive amount of pressure here from Inter Milan, and it's going to be another corner. So absolutely nothing happened for 40 minutes, and then all of a sudden it's just Inter Milan, corner FC, and nicely taken out of the air by Kremer. Well, with 10 shots, 5 on target, I'm not very happy with the lads there. That's for Inter Milan, by the way, not for us. We have not even got off the bus yet at all. Well, they're going to say we're disappointed, because that's not really the kind of performance that is going to snatch us the shiny silverware in today's episode, is it? Although something's going to have to happen because there's only 3 games left. Okay, let's go into the second half. 1 shot, it was on target, that's all we've had, and an XG of 0.12. I mean, this team plays some brilliant, amazing football, so that's a little bit off the scale bonkers. Well, not a lot of highlights in this game, and all the highlights that we've seen, when I say all, I think it's been 3, hasn't it? They've all been corners, all to Inter Milan. We've done absolutely nothing. So on 67 minutes, a very attacking change here. Azon and Phillips dual strike force now. Azon is absolutely hopeless, so I don't know what I'm expecting from him. Phillips is the young kid. He's very in and out, so I don't know. Fujimoto has come on, and De Silva, who's a very good player in midfield, probably the best of the subs at this moment in time. So whether he's box to box, whether he can get up there and smash one in the back of the net, I don't know. But we need a spark from somewhere. Okay, we do get a highlight, and once again it's Inter Milan. Di Marco now fires the ball. That hits somebody in the wall, and I think that's going to be a corner. Yes, it is. So it's been all set pieces, all the highlights, set pieces. It's the fourth corner now for Inter Milan. They've also had a free kick as well. We do manage to clear the ball, and that is in the back of the net, and we are losing 1-0. So it looks maybe like, given the fact that we've done absolutely zero in this game, it looks like we may be losing this, and AC Milan are going to claw a few points back on us, unless of course they lose as well, but I don't think that's going to happen, do you? So after an absolutely amazing winning run in Serie A, we do lose, and it's Inter Milan beat us 13 shots, 6 on target. We did come back into the game very, very slightly, but not enough. So a slender win there for Inter Milan, but that means we don't get the 3 points. And, well, 3 points today would have given us the shiny silverware. Once again, don't know what my assistant manager's doing. We're top of the league, mate. You know, we're looking to get the shiny silverware. How can you be satisfied with a 1-0 loss? No, we're angry. Do I need another assistant manager? I don't know. Absolutely bonkers. And as expected, AC Milan did win their game. So with 6 points to play for now, they are 5 points behind us. Squeaky bum time, anybody? Football Manager absolutely loves it. I don't, on the other hand. Well, it's a home game next. It's 8th place Bologna. Can we get the 3 points in that one and secure the shiny silverware? I didn't expect to be playing 3 games today, but it looks like it might go down to the wire, this one. We'll see you for the Bologna game. Well, it's as you were, apart from Ricci picked up a bit of a knock. So De Silva has to come in for him. It's Kremer in goal, back 4 of Zagoritis, Struijk, Schürrle and Flamingo. The midfield 3, Segovia, De Silva and Franco. And we have Kečta and Vlasic playing behind Raul Garcia. Well, it would be very fitting today if we win this game and won the league, because we're in front of our home fans, and parading the shiny silverware around the ground would be absolutely terrific. And maybe that's what Football Manager planned all along. Who knows? Segovia now in midfield, gives the ball away. Why wouldn't he? Segovia, absolutely brilliant player. Of course he would give the ball away. Okay, so Bologna now have the ball. What are they going to do with this? Can we keep that back line nice and organised there? Catch them offside. They've got a forward there that's spinning and turning, but he keeps having to pull himself back. Ferguson now. We do win the ball back there. Segovia, he actually makes up for his mistake. Segovia, he's going to play a nice ball into Vlasic. Vlasic to De Silva. De Silva, are we going to do a spin here? Is Garcia going to do a spin? Raul Garcia fires the ball in the back of the net. There's no flag. The referee's running back to the centre circle. So that's, well, a little piece of the jigsaw. A little piece of the jigsaw, but there's only 6 minutes on the clock. But after Segovia giving the ball away, he did redeem himself, picked it back up. Nice little work there. Kečta to Garcia, and we are 1-0 up. Okay, De Silva now loses the ball there, but Flamingo picks it up. Flamingo on that right-hand side. What's he going to do with this? Nice little ball into the box, and that looks like a penalty to me. So Flamingo there plays the ball to Garcia, who gets hacked down from behind, and that is a penalty all day long. Let's see if this is given. Yes, it is. I think it might be Garcia, actually. Oh, no, of course, Vlasic takes our penalties. He's on the pitch. I think last time we had a penalty, I think he was out injured. But anyway, Vlasic to put us 2-0 up, and another piece of the jigsaw. Can we get this shiny silverware today? We need Vlasic to break the neck with this one. And of course he doesn't, and the keeper there makes an absolutely terrific save to his left-hand side. So it stays at 1-0. Okay, so in the last game it was all Inter Milan. In this game it's all Torino, but we are still only 1-0 ahead. And anything can happen in this game. I've even seen 2-0 leads dissolve and end up 2-2. So we definitely need another goal here. Vlasic, balls in the back of the net. Once again, the referee is not interested in this, which is really weird because they normally look at every one of our goals. But this time, Ketchta, who can't get into the international team because he's absolutely rubbish apparently, gets our second goal for us. Very nice display there from Ketchta. Just creeps in there, smashes the ball in the back of the net. And this one does stand. It's 2-0. So with 4 shots and all on target, 100% conversion rate. Bologna now trying to mount an attack of their own. See if they can get a goal back before half time. But there is still 15 minutes of this half left. So very nearly Garcia, very nearly nicks the ball there. We seem to be quite good at winning this ball back against Bologna though, so maybe we will nick this ball off them and go up the other end and stick it in for 3-0, but who knows. Quite a high line that we're playing here as well. Ball through there, very, very poor. Zagaritis says, thanks very much. I'll have that one. Segovia, ball back now. Segovia trips over his bootlaces. Okay, Franco now. Franco with the ball, De Silva. Silva pushes the ball through and he tries to get through 2 players there and it doesn't work. Segovia once again redeems himself. Zagaritis slides it in, the ball's in the back of the net and it's Ketchta. He's absolutely rubbish, Ketchta. Absolutely rubbish. He gets his second goal of the game. He's a terrific player. What a great signing he's been. You know what, mate? Don't take any notice of your international manager because he's absolutely clueless on what a decent footballer looks like. We're winning 3-0, only half an hour on the clock. Surely now we're going to get the shiny silverware. Okay, Zagaritis now on this left-hand side, who's been a very, very unsung hero in this, well, what we hope is going to be a championship winning season. And Vlasic very nearly gets onto that. But yeah, he's not got the greatest star rating, Zagaritis, but he's a proper solid player. Heading into half time now, and we've got, what's that, 6 or 7 players on green stats. So we're absolutely taking Bologna to the cleaners here. And are we going to move into half time? Half time whistle goes. We're going to say please this time. And let's just have a look for tiredness. We're looking okay actually, we're doing alright. We are resting between games at the moment just to try and, well, I was hoping to try and seal the league win in the Inter Milan game, but it didn't happen. But anyway, we carry on with the second half. Okay, Schurz now going to take this free kick. He's going to lob this right over to the back post. And I knew he would do that, but the ball's up in the air. Ketchta hits the crossbar. Unlucky. Could have had his hat-trick there. Absolute thunderbolt of a shot. Well, maybe put a little bit too much on it. And it didn't get a chance to dip under the crossbar. Well, a rare Bologna highlight. Are they going to get a very undeserved goal here? We do head the ball out, but it's straight to a Bologna player as well. Who's posh, apparently. Head the ball out. Yep, we've got nobody chasing it, though. We do have the centre forward out there, but he's not busting the gut to close down. Okay, a little bit of sustained pressure here from Bologna. Probably would expect that in the game, wouldn't you, at some point? They're not just going to roll over and lie down. Nice little save there from Kremer, but it was kind of straight at him. He didn't have to do it. I think he made it look a bit acrobatic, didn't he, really, when he didn't need to do. Kremer now is going to roll this ball out to Schurz. I mean, can we get another goal here and then we've more or less sealed Serie A? Garcia, lovely turn. Is he going to put that in the back of the net? Yes, he is. He smashed it in the back of the net. It is 4-0 now. We had that little bit of a pause playing into Milan. And they were trying to put a spanner in the works for us. But they didn't manage it, and like I say, we've got our fourth goal here. Ketchner to Garcia, who took it lovely there. His footwork, taking that ball on, pushing it forward for himself, smashes it in the back of the net. It's 4-0, and well, I think it's about substitution o'clock, isn't it? Let's make 5 subs and get as many players on the pitch as we can. Okay, we'll do that after this Zagaritis throw. Ketchner back to Zagaritis. Zagaritis to Ketchner. This is the kind of football I've been seeing, like the 3 games we played off camera was Atalanta, can't remember the other 2, but lovely flowing football, plenty of goals. Vlasic there, bit uncharacteristic, misses that one. Okay, 5 changes made. I don't normally make 5 changes in one goal, but it is the last game of the, well, it's not the last game of the season, but we will lift the shiny silverware at the end of this game now. So Diarra, Kemlin, Flick, Mantilla and Baka all on the pitch now. So when the final whistle goes, they can all have a big hug session in the centre circle and congratulate each other on what has been a great season, to be quite honest. Well, what a terrific performance. 18 shots, 11 on target. We played absolutely brilliantly today. 2 minutes of time added on, and it is a corner for Bologna. Are we going to keep a clean sheet? No, we're not. Lewis Ferguson there rises and heads the ball in the back of the net. But to be honest, it's all in vain for Bologna. They've not been a great team today. To be fair, they didn't even deserve that goal. We've been absolutely terrific, and we're going to run out 4-1 winners. Absolutely fantastic result for us. And, well, we don't seem to be getting a trophy lift. I don't understand why. So we do get the message there. That's a bit disappointing, that. Football Manager does that sometimes. I don't know why. I mean, AC Milan have not played their game yet. They've got 2 games left to play. But having said that, it makes no difference. As you can see there, we're crowned Serie A champions at 2028-29 season. And we don't get the trophy lift. Bit disappointed. I'm a bit miffed about that. I mean, we've won Serie A. Absolutely over the moon. Overachieving. Well, we have, haven't we? We've overachieved, but just getting that trophy lift would have been amazing. A little bit disappointed, if I'm honest. Well, playing the Genoa game here, and we do get a guard of honour, which is fantastic. And very nice there, getting a little bit of appreciation from the Genoa team. And of course, we are away from home now, so whether or not we'll get a trophy lift at the end of this game, I don't know. But very nice recognition there for the lads. Well, that's the end of the Genoa game. Didn't see much point in putting that on camera. It was a bit of a boring 1-1 draw, but still no trophy lift. Very, very disappointing. I don't know why Football Manager does that sometimes. Because, you know, when you've played all season and the shiny silverware there, you want to see it, don't you? And we just haven't. And that is very, very poor from Football Manager. I'm not quite sure what that glitch is. But there we go. There's the league table. 38 games played, 94 points. In the end, AC Milan did finish 6 points away from us. What did they do on the last day of the season then? They should be there. Oh, actually, weirdly, the Italian league, at least in Football Manager, you don't all play at the same time on the same day. AC Milan actually kicked off earlier than us. So it is what it is. But yeah, Serie A win, absolutely brilliant, and I can't fault the lads. No shiny silverware though, unfortunately. But like I said, I have no faith in the board here at Torino. They've played me for a bit of a fool this season. There was supposed to be a tycoon takeover. We had a transfer embargo so that all the negotiations could get done. And then it turned out that it was a consortium and they had no money. Why my board didn't do due diligence, I have no idea. I have no faith in them, so I will be looking for another job. Well, we're now on the 1st of July. The club has been taken over eventually. Yep, club takeover, all done and dusted. No new money, no new finances. It's just different people in the boardroom. I don't know. The Juventus job came up, came and went. Didn't get offered that one either. I'm not really sure what I've got to do to get offered a job. I've won Serie A by a bit of a distance as well, 6 points. Did really, really well in the Champions League. Why I'm not getting offered a job, I don't know. But like I say, 1st of July in game. So I think I am going to end this episode here. Triumphant, no trophy lift unfortunately. It's put a real dampener on this episode for me, if I'm honest, because the highlight for me is that shiny silverware. If you've ever watched any of my episodes before, shiny silverware is what drives me, and we did absolutely brilliantly and didn't get the shiny silverware. Well, we did, but it was all behind the scenes. We didn't get to see it. Not great. Oh, and by the way, the game crashed. Just when I signed off last time, the game crashed. I've sent an error code to Sony about it. So fortunately I had it saved, but it did crash. I had to reload again. Not great. Okay, I'm going to end this episode here. Watch out for the next episode now. I don't know where it'll be. I may still be at Torino. Who knows? Do I resign? Do I come up with a different save that's going to be fun and interesting? Who knows? I'm going to sign off. Join me next time. I've literally no idea where I'm going to be.